A research-driven nation is a forward-thinking nation. So, and we believe our citadel of learning should be the places where better and good research will be coming out from. And there's no better way to do this than to educate the students and let them know what is expected of them during their research. We give them the step-by-step procedure that they have to go through when they are doing their research projects. We know now the world is frowning at the issue of plagiarism. So we've been able to teach them how to rightly reference and cite authors or other information sources that they've used in their work. And we've been able to introduce them to the American Psychological Association APA style of referencing that they'll be using in their projects. Plagiarism is an academic crime, and it has to do with using an academic resource of another person without duly citing that person. That's a violation of the law of copyright and Creative Commons. So, and as much as we don't see it as a civil or criminal offense, it is still a huge offense, and it can water down whatever information we are getting from our institutions or from the students. So, and according to the NUC standard and the MBT standard that we've been using so far, the accepted referencing style for institutions in Nigeria is the APA format. That's the American Psychological Association format. And today we have been able to teach them the 6th edition of the same format. If we are referencing a book, the first thing is to write the name of the author, and then after the name, the year of publication, followed by the title of the book in italics, then followed by the name of the publisher and the address of the publisher. The major thing we are trying to improve now is the quality of research that comes from our institutions. And when students understand that you can actually do a good research work without plagiarizing, and you can actually have a very good work without having to contravene any of our copyright laws, then it will improve the quality of content that comes out from our place, and Nigeria will move forward. My view of the internet is it's a double-edged sword. While we can do a lot of evil with it, we can still do a lot of good. We can educate people, we can entertain people, and we can make the world a better place with the use of internet. So it depends on our own moral values, and our advice: there's nothing good in crime, there's nothing good in fraud. You can use your digital skills for improvement and development of the nation. It just begins with us. With the current dispensation of things, ICT is an important part of our lives. We see it on a daily basis, we use it on a daily basis. And it's a way of getting our information out, it's a way of getting our message out. So I believe using ICT for good will do us more good. It's the bedrock of most of our developed nations now. What they use is ICT. And a developing nation like Nigeria can also key into that and use it for good.
Today summit, I learned a lot of things like research, how to get about your research, your project work, what to do, the stages, the scope in carrying out a good project work, and also, most importantly, how to reference a project work.
The things I learned from the seminar are, number one, we have to do with the introduction of your research or your project research. In case you're writing a project, the scope and the methodology, the hypothesis, and how to go about it. And I pray that this program will always continue in Best Solution Polytechnic.
And also know how to go about my recommendation and conclusion.
My name is Olade. I learned about researching. To start introduction, the reference, the abstract, and the rest of others.
Okay, my name is Mfondigi David, student of computer science, Best Solution Polytechnic Akure. I personally have learned a lot. We've been taught in so different angles. Taught about statistics, the divination, that is a science that deals with the arrangements of data, presentations and analysis and interpretation.
And I learned about research stuff today, how to reference in a project, and what each chapter should contain.
My name is Andy Samson Oluwatobiloba. But my friends do call me Black Mirror. We have been taught how to do research on our own, and I think it is really, really good, and it's going to really help me and the other students, because then now that I've been taught, now I think I can do research on my own.
Technology best used to self-reliance.